Hi guys, Diane here. Welcome to Didedi's Crafty Corner. Today I am going to go over the colors that I used to color this card, this little fall card that I did yesterday. I posted it on social media and I had quite a few emails asking me if I could share the colors for the apples. So I think the first thing I'll do is bring it up a little closer so you can see if I can. So that's what it looked like. It's just a simple little card. It was, it took more work to color it than it did to put it together is what I'm saying. So that's what it looked like. So I thought what I would do is I would just go over real quick and tell you what the colors were for the apples. Pretty much all the colors for the apples are the same colors in the leaves. And then this apple looks a little brighter just because it has glossy accents on it, but it's the same color. Okay? So I'm going to go over all the colors and then I'll put them in the description below. And I thought this would just be easier than me having to type out those colors, to 10 different emails. So I'm going to post it here. Okay. So for the golden apples, which are those apples right there, for the golden apples, by the way, I use Copics for all of these. So I did not try these with, I may do the same process with Spectrum Noir. I know a lot of you have Spectrum Noirs as well. So I may do that later in another video, but these were all done with Copics. All right, so the golden apples, the colors I chose for the golden apples are Y00, YR23, and YR21. And like I said, I'm going to put them in the description below. And then the red apples, and all I did for the gold is I did my darkest color and my middle color around the edges. I left this little area. I chose to leave the little area right here and a little bit down lighter. It showed up better on some than others. And I could have gone in with a white or with a blender, with the colorless blender around the reds as well. But I kind of liked it that way. So I like the differences in the cards, not everyone being exactly the same in the apples, I mean. So the red ones are my typical go-to reds, which are R14, R27, and R29. And again, my darkest colors being on the outside, my lighter colors being right around the curve. And these Lawn Fawn stamps make it easy for you because if you just follow the curve of the top of that apple, it's going to look pretty good. And then my green apple is YG23, YG25, YG17, and YG07. So all in the yellow-green family. And again, my darkest colors right around the edges and then the little lightest colors right towards the middle. So that's how I did that. And then the basket, had a question about the basket as well. And the basket is E35, E37, and E99. And again, with the darker colors being around the edges and the lighter color in the middle. So the E35 is the light color that you're seeing there. So those are the colors. Those colors matched up really well with the Lawn Fawn, the new Lawn Fawn paper. And then this paper right here is just the basic brown from Recollections. Now, I know that I don't normally do Recollection paper, but the only other brown that I had in my stash was a deep, deep dark brown. This color from Simon Says Stamp. So, and it was just too dark for that basket. So this color from Recollections is the perfect color to go with these colors, I think, and to go with this Lawn Fawn background as well. So that's what I chose for that, guys. So like I said, I will type it in the description below, but I hope this helps you guys out. I know a lot of you have the stamp set as well and you're wanting to play with it. There are so many color combinations you could use for this, so I encourage you to experiment. Stamp it out a few times and try. I did what I always do, and I don't have it in front of me. Darn it. I went back to my hex chart. I love to go to my hex chart to look at the colors, not so much to see the colors that are in those groups. I do look at the colors in the group. I find that to be very helpful. But because any one of your charts where you have your Copic colors, if you have them, when you have your markers, I suggest you do a a swatch pad, do a swatch piece of paper. Leave it hanging up right over your workstation if you want to. I have a cork board behind mine. I just leave it hanging there. And I use it more for not so much color combinations, but so I can see the colors all in one place, and then I can kind of see which colors I want to put together on a card. You know what I'm saying? It makes it easier than looking at the caps of the pens, because they're not in any kind of an order, and I just find it easier. So I always refer to my swatches first before I start a project. I you know, match it up with my paper. I do all of that. So this wasn't just a threw it down on paper. I actually had the paper in front of me and I went from there. So these colors came from me already choosing these papers, is what I'm trying to say. All right, I hope that helps you guys. I'll put all of the colors listed below, and if you guys want, let me know. I'll be happy to do a tutorial on how I colored it. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.